Welcome to our Theta Healing Circle. Take a few deep breaths, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth or through the nose, your choice. Breathing in through the nose, it's so calming for the nervous system. Breathing out either through the nose or through the mouth. And when you take these deep breaths, really breathe into the belly. So with every inhalation, push the belly out. With the exhalation, draw the belly in towards the spine, giving yourself that deep belly breath, bringing fresh prana, life force into your belly, into your digestive system. And continue this deep breathing for a few more rounds, helping you to calm the nervous system, come back home to yourself. And again, bring this fresh prana in, peaceful energy, healing energy. It really helps you to come home to your true self. And sometimes we take on other people's energies, even energies from different things or different places, different animals. Everything and everyone holds energy. So sometimes it gets very distracting and confusing when we take on a lot of different energies. So it feels like a day to focus on who you really are, who you're really meant to be from Creator's perspective when you're in your purest essence. So just take a couple more deep breaths. And then we'll practice the Shakti Mudra. It helps to bring harmony and peace into your being. So you can bring the tips of your little fingers and the tips of your ring fingers together, and then the index and middle fingers just wrap over the thumbs like this. And then you can relax your hands really wherever they like to land. So maybe you like to bring more peace into your solar plexus, so you could have your hands just above your navel. Or maybe you just like to rest your hands on your legs and allow the Shakti energy to go up from the root chakra all the way up to your crown chakra. Or maybe it feels like a time to really bring more Shakti energy into your heart or into your throat. So really your choice where you like to have your hands. And ideally we hold a mudra, which is like a yoga pose for the hands. We hold it for at least 5 minutes to receive the benefits. So don't tense up, you don't need to like press your fingers over the thumbs and tense up because you want to really almost squeeze out all the benefits. It's not necessary. So you can just gently rest the fingers in this mudra in any way that feels pretty comfortable for yourself. And then just focus on your breath, focus on the mudra, and just notice. If you're very energy sensitive, you could notice how the energy, that Shakti energy, is flowing through this mudra, flowing through your body. And let's just affirm, I feel peace, harmony, and joy. And you can say it out loud too, even if you're muted right now, but you're saying it to the universe. So you receive more of it in return. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. And allow yourself to really feel those energies. Allow those energies to melt everything else into that oneness, into that peace. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. You can soften your voice. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. And you can say it silently with just the same conviction, the same strong, powerful energy. I feel peace, joy, and harmony. And this affirmation in combination with the mudra can really bring that energy of peace, joy, and harmony into your being and through your being. Nobody can do anything to us unless we allow it, and that's in positive ways and also in limiting ways. So that could be something to look at. What are you allowing to come in? And what do you do with it once it's in your energy field? So I'm just gonna still hold the mudra, and it's up to you if you like to hold it or just relax your hands with your palms facing up, resting on your hands, shoulders rolled back, spine is relatively straight. And I picked a card when I asked, what do you need today? It was the Doreen Virtue deck. And Joy came up with this angel riding a dolphin. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within every moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So let's center ourselves in our hearts, feeling that joy, gratitude, peace in the heart. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. Breathe this healing earth energy into your body through your feet, your ankles, calves, shins, knees, washing away all stuck energies or rigidity, pain. Draw it up through your quads, your hamstrings, groin area, glutes, sacrum, and allow this healing energy to open and balance your root chakra at the base of the spine. Color is red. So you can envision the color red and see as this chakra opens, gets balanced, maybe that red is becoming clearer and more vibrant. Or maybe the energy is becoming calmer, more peaceful. Related to feeling grounded, connected to the earth, at home in your body, at home on this earth, abundant, prosperous in all ways. So allow this first energy center to be balanced and open. Then draw the energy into your second chakra, second energy center. Color is orange. Flowing through changes joyfully, with clarity, with creativity. Maybe even co-creating changes in positive ways. balance, sexuality, expressing your creativity. It's all related to that second chakra. So allow it to be open, balanced. And if you can see the color, maybe it's getting more vibrant, clearer. Then draw the energy into your solar plexus just above the navel. Color is yellow, your power center. Peaceful power. Allow your solar plexus to be open, balanced. Digesting foods, beverages, life's experiences in an empowered way. Feeling strong, centered, peaceful in your center. And see if the color yellow is getting more vibrant or maybe more peaceful in a way, calmer in a way. Or rather than needing to fight for power or try to overpower something or someone, maybe it's this peaceful empowerment that you can tap into. Then draw the energy into your heart chakra, color is green. Compassion, unconditional love, joy, forgiveness for yourself and others, in yourself and others. Allow your heart chakra to be balanced, open. Let's see if that color green is changing. Then breathe the energy into your throat chakra. The color is blue. Free expression of your thoughts, your feelings, your needs. Also hearing others, really listening to what other people are saying, expressing. Allow your throat chakra to be balanced, open. See what that color blue looks like now, feels like now. And draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Fully trusting your intuition and acting on that inner wisdom, knowing and trusting that it always guides you in the right direction. Color is indigo. So allow your third eye to be open. Allow yourself to embrace your intuition completely and be guided by it. Let's see if the color indigo is getting more vibrant. And then draw the energy to your crown chakra at the top of the head, your connection with the divine, the creator of all that is. Color is violet. So allow your crown chakra to be open, balanced, so you can perceive your connection or even your oneness with the creator more strongly. Maybe that lavender is getting more soothing. All of your chakras are balanced and open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra into the universe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Go through it and beyond the laws, into the space of limitless opportunities and possibilities. And when you go higher, you'll see a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go through it. Sometimes it's nice to even bathe in this compassion. And then go even higher. You come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Step through this window and see and feel that you're surrounded by unconditional love and light. You're one with the Creator, one with creation, one with all that is. There's no more sense of separation, no more duality. Everything just is. We call this the seventh plane of existence in Theta Healing. And this is the place where ideally we hang out most of the time, in this oneness with the Creator. No judgment, no duality. Just one with unconditional love and light. So just being in this space is so healing for the whole being. So if you're taking in the recording, feel free to pause it here and just stay in this energy. Great way to start the day or end the day in that oneness. For those of you live, just keep your eyes closed and also stay connected to the seventh plane energy. And from here, we'll go into the slightly more active group healing, where we're going to release limiting subconscious beliefs and emotions, download positive supporting beliefs and feelings, and we'll see where the energy takes us. With every question, you have the opportunity to say yes if it resonates with you. So I never just do something on you or for you without permission. So I may ask you to to release a certain belief or let go of a certain energy or emotion. And then if you say yes, even if your higher self says yes, then the energy is going to shift on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Sometimes you may get feel an energy shift, like tingling, a rush of energy. Sometimes people get hot. You may get cold. It's all part of the energy shift. And if you just feel relaxed and you don't feel a shift right away, it's still working anyway. It's always the practitioner that witnesses a shift in each person. And then you may feel changes in your life, in your health, in your relationships over the next few days or weeks. Would you like to trust that it's safe for you to flow through changes? Can we release all fear of changes, fear of judgment, fear of criticism, and also fear of being blamed? Can we release all disappointment, sadness, anger, pain, shock, trauma from all times when somebody judged you, criticized you, and blamed you, especially when something wasn't your fault? You can also just breathe it out, let it go, and we're shifting it with Theta Healing too. Can we release the belief that whatever goes wrong or whatever ends up being unexpected is your fault? And the belief that you will be blamed for everything that goes wrong. It's like to completely free yourself from that reality and that pattern that no longer serves you. Can we show your whole being what it feels like to really feel free from all judgment, criticism, blame, destructive energies that no longer serve you from Creator's perspective? Can we align your truth about what's serving you and what no longer serves you with Creator's truth? And we usually say Creator in Theta Healing. You can, if it doesn't fully resonate with you, you can replace it with Source, Energy, God, whatever resonates with you. Can we release the belief that you have to adapt to other people's wishes, expectations, opinions to fit in, to be accepted, to feel loved and to feel respected? It's like to know how to no longer care if you fit in, so you can freely be yourself. Can we release all fear, worry, concern about losing certain people, disconnecting from certain people or certain beings, and the fear of being lonely or alone? It's like to release the belief that it's better to be with people of a lower frequency than to be alone. And sometimes we just have a belief on one level, but even that is good to release if it limits us, if it restricts us. It's like to know how to feel empowered and also safe to let go of relationships, people, places, energies that restrict you, that limit you, and that are no longer in alignment with your truth. Can we release the belief, it's coming up on the genetic level mostly, the belief that you have to surrender to other people to make sure that they are happy. It's like to trust that you have the right and the choice, freedom and empowerment to choose what's right for you, what's uplifting, nourishing, supportive for you. So like to trust on all levels that when you choose you, the you that you really like to be, I forgot how this started. Would you like to trust that it's safe for you to be you, the true you that you're meant to be from Creator's perspective? And can we show your whole being what it feels like to be basically the best version of you from Creator's perspective? So like to release the need, all need for approval from the Creator, from your parents, from family members, from loved ones, from anyone really. And would you like to know how to live without asking for approval, without needing approval, without needing confirmation from anybody? Like to know how to make your connection with the Creator so strong that that is the way, that you know for sure that that is the way. And would you like to release the belief that other people's opinions, advice, judgment is stronger and more powerful than your intuition and the Creator's guidance? Like to know how to evolve, how to step up your game without the fear of offending somebody, losing somebody, neglecting or rejecting somebody. And the way it's coming up is without the fear of leaving somebody in the dust. That's the words that came up exactly. So like to trust that when you uplift your energy and step into a stronger light, and when you are that light being, it's like to trust that you will connect with other beings that are in a similar frequency. So you no longer need to fear losing some people that are in a lower frequency. Would you like to release all fear of making the wrong choice, fear of making a mistake, fear of choosing the wrong partner, fear of choosing the wrong path? Can you release all these fears that just keep you blocked, limited, and stuck? So to fully trust the guidance from the Creator, no matter what anybody around you says. And would you like to trust that you can be in that total oneness with the Creator and fully go with that guidance, and you can be with loving people in your life, in all areas of your life, work, intimate relationship, friendship, in all areas, really. You know, release that subconscious belief that you have to be alone to fully connect with the Creator. Like to know how to connect with the Creator when you're with people, when you're in relationships, and trust that it's as effective, strong, efficient, and meaningful. You release the belief that you're insufficient, unworthy, and that you'll never be as good as other people. Like to trust, know, and feel that you are worthy, you are deserving, and you're good enough. But to know how to no longer allow limiting judgment and limiting energies into your energy field, your aura field, into your life and into your being. And would you like to know how to allow the Creator and the spirit team, your spirit team of the highest frequency, to protect you from all limiting, harmful energies. And sometimes it may not be totally clear what energies to allow in, so would you like Creator's discernment, perspective on what energies are beneficial for you at this time, and which ones to allow in, and which ones no longer serve you, so those you can keep out. I'd like to know how to say no to somebody in a clear, committed, and respectful way. Okay. And then also, would you like Creator's perspective on when, to whom, and how to say a clear yes and really be committed? But to trust that you can stay in these higher frequencies and in your truth and in what you like, without offending somebody and without hurting somebody's feelings. Can we release all worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, stress, restrictive energies, limiting energies that no longer serve you from Creator's perspective? And we'll send it all into Creator's light to be transformed into love and light. I'd like to know how to prepare yourself for your next level of spirituality, of awakening, how to be ready, how to feel ready, and how to fully allow that, that awakening in your highest and best ways. So I'd like to release the belief that evolving and stepping up your game is hard, difficult, and challenging. Like to trust that your evolvement and your awakening can be joyful, easy, smooth, and graceful. Like to know how to keep your energy high, like your spiritual frequency, energetic frequency high and peaceful most of the time, if not at all times, no matter what anybody else chooses to do or say. Then would you like to trust that it's possible for you, you're worthy of that, and you deserve it. Can we release the fear of being perceived as selfish, or the fear of being or feeling selfish? I'd like to know how to be self-loving, self-caring, self-nurturing, self-supportive, without feeling selfish. And would you like Creator's perspective on when and how to disconnect from certain people, certain relationships that no longer serve you? Can we release the subconscious belief that it's wrong for you to feel joy and peace when you're with people that are struggling? And also, can we release the belief that you should feel similar pain to what people in pain are experiencing, to be compassionate? And what's coming? To be a good friend. To actually know how to allow people who are struggling into your higher frequency, into a higher frequency, rather than lowering yours. And of course, everybody has free will, everybody has free choice, so whatever people choose is okay. And would you like to trust that it is okay? Let's send all limiting energies that you may have taken on from others that no longer serve you. Let's send them all into Creator's light in your highest and best ways. Is that okay? Can we release our fear of being seen, fear of being acknowledged, fear of being heard, both listened to, and also fear of being hurt? Can we release all these fears that no longer serve you? Like to trust that it's safe to be seen, to be heard, to be listened to be acknowledged. And would you like Creator's perspective on when to speak and when to be silent? Like to know how to choose joy, peace, and harmony at all times, and trust that it's possible while being fully true with your needs. Yeah. And would you like to know how to co-create, how to manifest in that joy, peace, and harmony, and trust that it's possible and as powerful as if you were fighting for something or fighting against something. Fighting takes a lot of energy. Some people are so used to it, and it can be a powerful way of living, but it just takes a lot of energy. So if we can be in that alignment with the Creator and that oneness with the Creator, and allow, surrender, and allow, life becomes so much easier and more harmonious, and may benefit our health too. So would you like Creator's perspective on when to surrender and allow and co-create in that peaceful oneness? And would you like to know what it feels like to allow the Creator to create with you, through you, for you, so that you no longer need to exhaust yourself so much? Yes. Let's integrate all these energy shifts into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level through all time, all space, all languages that you've ever spoken. Is that okay? So let's know how to move forward with clarity, joy, harmony, and peace. And let's spend a few moments in stillness, just noticing how you feel. Coming home to your true self. Notice how your body feels. Notice your breath. Maybe calmer than in the beginning. Notice your mind may also be calmer. Slowly start deepening your breath. Bring some gentle movement into your fingers and toes. Sometimes I like to rotate my wrists and ankles. I like to stretch up your arms, feeling this beautiful expansion of your body, mind, spirit, and soul. Slowly come back to the space. And whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining us. Just keep flowing with that self-love, peace, harmony, joy. And it's so sweet to stay in these uplifting vibrations and then see who's ready to come into that, and those that are not. It's okay, they can choose whatever energy they choose, but we can stay committed to our own peace and those higher frequencies and manifest through those high frequencies too. So for those of you that are taking in the recording, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel and share it with anybody who you feel can use a little more peace and harmony and joy. Get a beautiful rest of this evening and the week. And we usually meet on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Pacific time with ThetaHealing, 5 p.m. for yoga in person here at our temple in Locadia. And in a couple of weeks, we have Saul David Ray and Josh Jaffe. They're going to do a kirtan here Thursday, I think it's June 9th or 10th, whatever that Thursday is. So if you can come to that, it's going to be probably 7 p.m. That would be amazing. And we also have a basic Theta Healing workshop coming up in June. So let me know if you're up for that too. You would learn Theta Healing and become a certified practitioner. Thank you for coming. Namaste.